Welcome back to Inglés 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Advanced. Hi, folks, and welcome back. Do you know what I mean when I say folks? F-O-L-K-S. This means people, essentially. Friends. Hello, folks. Hello, everyone. Hello, friends. Hello, guys. Hello, and welcome to Class 76. Yes, the advanced portion of Class 76 here. We were practicing a structure yesterday. Well, in the last class. I shouldn't say yesterday. It was on Friday when it aired, but when it aired originally, at least. There's no point in stopping now. You've come this far. There's no point in plus gerund, right? There's no point in plus gerund. There's no point in telling her. Don't tell her. It's going to be useless. There's no point in telling her. There isn't any point in telling her, you can also say. Is there any point in telling her? No. There isn't any point in telling her, right? There's no point. No sirve de nada hacer lo que sea, X. There isn't any point in doing X. There's no point in doing X. And the question, is there any point in doing X, whatever it is? Okay. So here, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you some sentences, and you can convert them. So you're not going to make one. And you can say, there's no point in making one. Right? You're not going to bring an umbrella. It's not going to rain, so you're not going to bring an umbrella. There's no point in bringing an umbrella. There isn't any point in bringing an umbrella. You're not going to finish the report. There's no point in finishing the report. You're not going to drive there. There's no point in driving there. You're not going to renew the contract. There's no point in renewing the contract. You're not going to call the manager. There's no point in calling the manager. You're not going to change the color. There's no point in changing the color. Now with there isn't any point in changing the color. You're not going to upgrade the system. There isn't any point in upgrading the system. You're not going to ask for directions. There isn't any point in asking for directions. There's no point in asking for directions. You're not going to redo the artwork. No. There's no point in redoing the artwork. Okay? Very good. There's no point. I think we've studied this enough. There's no point in studying it anymore. Well, that's not true. There's always a point in studying more and practicing more. More is better when it comes to exposing yourself to the language, right? So there is a point in it. There's a point in everything we do here on the show. But I think it is time to move on and take a look at our translation list number 16. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Good. All right, let's do it. Translation. All right, yes, it's time for translation list number 16. Solo lanzamos misiles de largo alcance. We only launch long-range missiles. This is probably not a sentence that you get an opportunity to use every day, but unless you happen to be sort of a military missile-launching person. But anyway, we only launch long-range missiles. Number 2. Esta reunión es una pérdida de tiempo. This meeting is a waste of time. Es una pérdida de tiempo. This meeting is a waste of time. Number 3. Es inútil continuar. It's pointless to go on. Number 4. Me sentía tan violento que quería esconderme. I felt so embarrassed that I wanted to hide. I felt so embarrassed that I wanted to hide. Number 5. Hay tiempo de sobra para todo eso. There's plenty of time for all that. There's plenty of time for all that. Number 6. Él al final cedió ante la presión. He finally gave in to the pressure. Number 7. No podía aguantar la presión. He couldn't stand the pressure. Good. Notice how I'm saying stand, aguantar, to stand. Stand is always used in the negative. We don't say, I can stand it. Or this is not really a rule, but it's sort of a guideline. We don't really use stand in the affirmative. We say to put up with, aguantar, soportar, to put up with. You're going to have to put up with it. You're going to have to bear it, to tolerate it. But then stand is always used in the negative. I can't stand it any longer. I can't stand it. He couldn't stand the pressure in this case. Okay? Number 8. No estoy aquí para resolver tus problemas. I'm not here to solve your problems. It's true. I'm not. I'm not here to solve your... Well, that's not true. I am here to solve your problems, aren't I? I'm here to... my name's Kyle. I'm here to solve your problems with English, right? So yes, I am here to solve your problems, right? And by the way, thank you to all those of you who write in. I've been getting some nice emails lately. And, people asking me questions and so on. But remember, you can always write in through the website, bauganingles.com, contact us, and we're here to help you. We have a team of people ready to help you, particularly, that website is for the subscribing students, but also, we're going to do our best to help you out, right? We're here to help you. Okay, so yes, I am here to help you. It's number 8, no estoy aquí para resolver tus problemas. Well, that's not entirely true because in terms of English, I am here to solve your problems, right? Try my best anyway. Number 9, estamos ante un gran reto. We're facing a great challenge. Yes, we are. Number 10, los políticos van a estropear todo. The politicians are going to ruin everything. The politicians are going to ruin everything. Number 11. No te quedas atrás. Don't fall behind. Don't fall behind. Number 12. No lograron avisar a la gente a tiempo. No lograron. In other words, they failed. They failed to warn the people in time. You could say they didn't manage to. They didn't manage to warn the people in time. They failed to warn the people in time. Okay. Good. That was our review. We saw that list, right? So we're going to, well, I don't think we got through it all. We didn't get through it all in the last class, did we? So the review was good and very important to get through all of that. Make sure you're studying those lists at home and following along. Very important, right? You've got the lists, you got the book, you got the radio, you've got the TV. Today, this class that you're hearing now is on the television today. Take advantage of it all, right? Attack this language and learn it, right? We're here to help you, okay? So here, time now for our expression of the day. Expression of the day. Yes, as I said, the expression of the day. It is time for the expression of the day to go belly up. Belly is like la tripa. Belly up. So imagine it's like you're a fish. When a fish dies, it floats with the belly up. In other words, it's dead. It has gone belly up. To go belly up. To go belly up. So typically, financially here, a company fails. If a company fails, we say it went belly up. Yes. All right, so moving on now. Here we are in class 76, looking at Again, a little bit of passive voice. Okay, so remember how we conjugate, how the passive voice is formed. We have a subject, then we have the verb to be, conjugated appropriately according to the tense that we're in, and then we have the participle of the verb, right? Right? So now we're talking about some verbs that commonly appear, due to their meaning, some verbs that commonly appear in the passive voice. One of them is to fire, as in despedir a alguien, to fire someone. I could say, I'm firing you, but we don't normally say that. We normally say, I'm sorry, but you're fired. You're receiving it, right? I don't want to sound, if I'm the boss, I don't want to sound responsible for that. So I want to make you the subject. You're receiving the action. We say, you're fired. You're fired. I'm sorry, but you're fired. We decided as a group here, and sorry, but you're fired. To attack. I've been attacked, or I was attacked. Okay, I'm the victim over here. I mean, sure, I could say I attacked him, or he attacked his brother. Perfectly possible, but this very often occurs in the passive voice. He was attacked by wolves. By a pack of wolves. He was attacked. He was attacked, yes. Okay. And then we have to choose. I was chosen. I'm glad that I was chosen to do this radio show. I'm very glad. I'm very happy that I was chosen to do this radio show. Another one here, an interesting one. The verb to con. To con. Now, to con is when you do some sort of, it's like a way of engañar, to sort of take advantage of someone, to trick them into giving you money. Like the movie The Sting. I think in Spanish it was called El Gran Golpe, or El Golpe, or El Gran Golpe. Great movie about a con man who works to basically get people to give him money, but using trickery. So to con, I've been conned, C-O-N, and so that verb very often appears in the passive voice. Promote, like the opposite of being fired. I've been promoted. All right. Then we have the verb to mug, M-U-G, which is to physically attack someone in the street. Example, take their money. He's been mugged. I've never been mugged. I've been robbed, but I've never been mugged. So I've been robbed. So I was the victim. I was robbed. Whereas to steal, my things were stolen. Again, passive. My things were my phone was stolen. My money wasn't stolen, but I was robbed. Passive. I was robbed, and my money was stolen. It's incorrect to say I was stolen. No. They didn't steal me. They didn't pick me up and run off with me. They stole my money. I was robbed. They, the thieves, they stole my money. That's active voice, but the passive voice, my money was stolen. What was stolen? Your money? Yeah, my money was stolen. Okay, my money was stolen. Yep. So here, these are some verbs that often appear in the passive voice, and it's interesting. So with a few questions now, to fire. Was he fired yesterday? Yes, he was fired yesterday. Was he attacked yesterday? Yes, he was attacked yesterday. Has he been attacked so far this month? No, he hasn't been attacked so far this month. Was he chosen as president? Yes, he was chosen as president. Was he conned into giving up his money? Yes, he was conned into giving up his money. Was he promoted to general manager? Yes, he was promoted to general manager. Was he mugged? Yes, he was mugged. Was he robbed? Yes, he was robbed. They've been robbed 3 times so far this year. Was his wallet stolen? Yes, his wallet was stolen. So the passive voice, the wallet is being stolen. Terrible. Well, it was stolen in the past in this case. Okay, so there you go. Some verbs that commonly appear in the passive voice. We've been practicing with this structure for a few classes now. So it shouldn't be too hard for you now. It's not so tough. So I think it would be appropriate for us to move on. vocabulary of the day. Yes, it is time for our vocabulary of the day. Our 5 words of vocabulary. Number 1, arriesgar. To risk. To risk. Very good. Klaxon. Bocina. Horn. 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 Which is like un cuerno. So we have like a trumpet. But imagine a horn from an animal. And originally we made these musical horns out of them to make music or to make sound or to attract animals or whatever by blowing through these horns that originally came from animals. But then that shape and style was adapted into horns like trumpet, a trumpet, which is like a type of horn. And then we have, but the klaxon and el coche in the car is a horn. And, the old cars had a physical horn that actually had that shape as well. El estado del bienestar. The welfare state. Silbato, pito. Whistle, whistle. Cállate. ¿Cómo? ¿Y eso? Cállate. Shut up. I'm not sorry at home there. I'm not telling you to shut up. I'm just reading the list here, people. I'm just reading the list. That's all. That's what it says. It says cállate right there. Shut up. That's it. Shut up. Anyway, you don't have to shut up. I have to shut up in about 1 minute, so I'd better move on quickly and talk about the third part of Class 76, which is I last went to the store on Friday. I last saw Alberto 2 days ago. I last saw him. The last time I saw him was 2 days ago. Now, an equivalent way is saying, I last saw him 2 days ago. The last time I drove a car was on Wednesday. So similarly, we can say, I last drove a car on Wednesday. The last time I used my mobile phone was 2 hours ago. So say this out loud. I last used my mobile phone 2 hours ago. Very good. The last time I checked my email was 4 hours ago. I last checked my email 4 hours ago. Very good. The last time I saw her was 3 months ago. I last saw her 3 months ago. Very good. It's a structure that's a little bit different, but it's not hard, but it takes, it's good to think about it and get used to it. Many of my students find this structure just a little bit strange because maybe they haven't heard it, but native speakers do use it often, so it's good to get accustomed to it and develop some fluency with this structure. But we'll practice it more tomorrow. Don't worry. So yes, we will in fact be back with a review of this material and more. Plenty to come. Tomorrow, same time, same place. I'll see you then. I hope, at least. I hope you'll be listening. I'll be here. I hope you're listening. See you then. Bye-bye.